Hello? Hello?
You figured it out? Nice.
Know your way around.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still get pretty lost in it on a daily basis. It's a castle.
Great point.
I love that Andrew's definitely teasing a lot of things here. I'm noticing swinging the camera this way and that.
Yes.
He's got this grin on his face over there that's just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
From the reveal trailer. There's that dragon. Oh my god.
This is another location where the students will gather, and just kind of chill out.
And an opportunity to talk to somebody, get a quest giver here. Here.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
So those kind of side quests are really, it's a cool way to interact with your fellow students, with perhaps other teachers, with, various things like that, as well as teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts, I think. There's a little bit of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the students are a way to kind of affect things game-wide. Some of these affect characters' lives.
I was trying to explain to you.
But those opportunities exist for the player.
Wow, look at this.
This is the Dada Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower, which this is one of my favorite locations in the castle. Just visually, you come in here and just the richness of this area.
Very iconic, very unique to anywhere else in the castle.
Somebody else that we can talk to, notably a younger student.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar?
No. I'll give you a hug. You want a hug? You hit one of those buttons to lock it. I just want to top right. Can I have my phone back?
You can go grab it.
Where did you put? Where is it?
In the bed. Just go grab it.
Oh my god. You left the volume that high just to ruin my fucking new speaker on it?
Yep, sure did. Totally why I put it in
Are you
the
familiar
municipal
with
box.
gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I love that interaction with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can feel for her. You can be a jerk to her. You can be like, Gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean.
Yeah, and your opportunities to be mean there aren't over. So,
they continue.
That's a good example of the
Gobstones too. I know people are gonna ask. Gobstones playable? They mentioned it, right?
Yeah. Gobstones is one of the things that is not playable in the game. I know we've had to rip the Band-Aid off on a few things. Honestly, it's an amazing thing on the franchise how many things about this like speak to us as fans and that we want to turn into gameplay. And there were calls that we had to make over the course of production of kind of like which things we will and won't include in the bucket,
Gobstones,
just kind of for the overall health
Wizard's
of the
Chest.
Those are things that aren't featured.
Yeah. They're featured within the world. Right?
I'm glad they're mentioned. They're a part of the wizarding world.
Yeah. Every single time there was something that we regretted because we couldn't include it. We also tried to figure out a way to make sure that it was included in the narrative, included in the stories, make sure that there's a way to kind of like acknowledge it, touch it, and make it feel like it's definitely part of the world.
And I know here too, we're like,
I was like, we're in Defense Against the Dark Arts Pass. I recognize that staircase to the left where we were just at. Andrew was walking by. I also recognize the dragon at the very top. Oh my gosh.
Being in a classroom, I think this is a good opportunity to talk about how classes work because we've gotten a lot of questions about that. Is it a schedule-based system? Is it to tell us how classes work?
Yeah, so ultimately we decided not to go the sim route. So I think like one of the speculations was, is there time of day and that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of day?
There is a day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but everything is very narrative-based, and so there's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening in the narrative, and we essentially see it as kind of like chapters in that narrative. Each chapter of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure. So there are mainline things that the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major tools throughout the gameplay, your spells, your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of events and moments in those missions. And then there are also additional opportunities outside of that through kind of like side classroom missions, essentially, where you can learn additional spells or things that you need in your adventure and also get to know the professors better.
And I just want to call out something that Andrew's been kind of showing off, ways to kind of interact with the environment and just engage with the world. And, you know, maybe down there he's sipping some tea with
Victorian high, you know.
High society.
High society.
And it's no wonder you like this area because we built it for like the purebloods and the Slytherins.
Oh, come on.
Well, like, speaking of lived in, like, the sound effects again, the chatter of the communication that's happening and the footsteps, like, it just makes it feel more alive.
Little events like that, brooms going
I
by
just saw
overhead.
a broom go by.
What are you doing, Bunky?
Love that. The data tower was one example, but no two hallways should look the same in Hogwarts. It has a lot of personality. Every hallway should be a little bit different, and that's mostly to help orient the player.
Right.
Help you not get lost. But this is Hesperus Hall. That's a little nod from the Marauders, a name that came from the Marauders map. But every hallway will have a little bit of a different personality. And
personality, I like that, because it does, like, Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Feels just a little bit different.
Yeah.
a sentient castle full of magic for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of
And
grow and
full
develop.
of,
Oh, I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters.
Speaking of magic, Mr. Magic himself.
My future poltergeist too.
You know, we talked about building on lore too. I know there's that statue over to the side.
Oh, yeah?
That's
Do you know who that is?
Lachlan the Lanky,
Yeah,
and he's got his Bowtruckle friend. And I think if players don't know, there's another Revelio page there.
Yeah, there's a map of Argyllshire. We know the fat lady hides there.
Hides behind it. That's right.
The third book. But sometimes a hallway has personality by how it looks, or we just passed a music hallway where the portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the sound makes it really unique.
All right, I gotta call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are at the Owlery. We're looking directly at the Owlery to show you all of the owls.
It's a lot of owls.
It's a lot of owls at the Owlery. So here we are at the Owlery.
I'm actually really excited about this. Someone's walking around town right now, and they have no idea that their life is about to be changed forever. Ma'am, excuse me, can I have 2 minutes of your time?
Oh, I'm late for work.
Okay, if you give me 2 minutes, you'll never have to work again.
All of the owls.
It's a lot of owls.
It's a lot of owls at the Owlery.
I love the
owls.
fog rolling down that.
Great callback. Great call.
But no, I also love that as one of my favorite things about just kind of going around on the outside of the school is that all those things that I see are places that I can go to, that I can visit. I just love that sensation knowing that is real.
That lovely Scottish countryside.
We're kind of closing out our mini tour of Hogwarts, and again, it was but a fraction of this enormous castle. But we're closing it out here in the Clock Tower, so another recognizable location.
Yeah.
But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret, not so secret dueling club is that the students have put together. Professors definitely know about it, but they think they're being clever. And it's run by this Lucan Brattleby here,
who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that that he's running things.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
and this is a really good opportunity to now jump into combat, because really in the game, this is going to be the first time where you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way and in a new way. For me personally, this was where the game like really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So we've set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute according to kind of the iconography on the top. Now, what we see on the top is the Accio spell, followed by 4 what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There's certain spells what the wizards kind of like use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts.
Yeah.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, then all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face buttons.
Awesome.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells, pretty much instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat, I need to be able to access things very rapidly.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again, you can see cooldowns on the spells that he's using on the wheel. And then as you progress through the game, there are different things that can affect things, like cooldowns through your talents, different things that allow you to kind of like juggle and adjust and update those things. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them. And that's how you access all those.
Oh, man. It looks like we're about to get some action over here.
Yeah. So this is a great way to kind of learn how to pull things together,
so you
pull those combos
right
together.
Here. Yeah. Tap, Accio, tap, tap, tap. Awesome.
Well done,
Andrew.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean...
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I think now we can take on something a little more challenging. It's going to shoot back.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
We're on a PS5 dev kit here, so we're going to be able to kind of pause the action and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there is about to be a lot going on.
Okay.
All right, here you can select if you want to fight with somebody else, some of your classmates. But in this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
So apparently you've got quite the reputation because they've got you up against 3 people.
3, off the jump.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in. So you're not the only one that has Protego and the ability to deflect. The enemies do too. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters. And you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function of their spells, we're trying to put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are, forgetting the other one, all this control spells. And so those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which actual spell to use to break the different shields that enemies can use. That way it rewards kind of like that close attention that you're paying on things.
We've got this paused here now, and you can kind of see all the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head, each of the different shields, to kind of give us a breakdown of what's going on.
Give us a breakdown of different things that you're saying. So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and health. And so, as you target different characters, you'll be able to get that breakdown. the halo over your head, whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense for those things that are coming. If you see the halo, it means there's an incoming attack, and if you tap the triangle button by default, then that you will be able to deflect that attack that comes in and off with the protect.
And I love that deflect where it goes off and like hits things up and kind of breaks things off walls too.
But also, if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect. It also deflects and turns around with a counter attack stupefy that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're focused on a character, you know, and you're doing your thing, and someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person that you're comboing.
Back into gameplay here. Andrew's gonna pretty handily finish these other students off here. Win this duel.
How fast it is. It's like a dance.
Yeah, we really felt like in the movies, there's almost like a, it's kind of like a, there's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great distance.
That's such a good call.
And there are a lot of things that we had to do with our controls and combat system in order to kind of capitalize on that idea that's pretty unique to the Wizarding world.
Understandable.
Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
And that is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now, for what we wanted to show you. Character creator, tour of Hogwarts, and just that little taste of combat. But we didn't want to leave you without maybe a little taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. You know, so leaving the castle, going out here.
More owls confirmed.
Owl mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls. But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts to the world beyond Hogwarts. And
oh man.
Use it on the chopper.
Yeah.
Big up Tom for that, by the way.
Okay. Use the minigun. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Oh, what? Gar? You jumped?
Yeah. Just getting all this shit over
redefining
here.
up. I've got a lot of people on my way to you lot.
Do you want me to drop this and go get the next element?
Isn't that what Jeff did?
Oh, right. Are you doing that, Jeff? Can you grab that element and I'll go help Jeff?
We've got people coming up.
Actual players or what?
I think so. Yeah, I got one guy in my building. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I knew it.
Hell. Dead.
I got the other element.
Sorry, guys. Keep it all broken, by the way, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
We're fine up here. Who's shooting?
We do need to get the other element, no, boys, yeah?
Yep.
That chopper is still up there. Fuck off.
Is there an actual team in it, yeah?
Yeah.
That bloody minigun and lend you. Oh shit, that's a whole team.
They're gonna try and drop on top of us.
They're not. They just keep shooting down. I don't know how they've still got shit. I've blued them about a million times, bro.
Man, I'm tempted to land in the back with the swarm pistol. Is it worth me risking it before we grab the third element?
I've just tried to head.
Oh.
Right, Jaff's out. I'm gonna land on the buy and get Jaff back in.
So many teams just on my way to you lot.
That's fine, mate. There's only 10, 11 other squads, so like. Have we got the third element yet?
Nice. Slap on your side, babe.
I'm gonna go
go grab that third element just in case.
Buy
Yeah.
stuff back.
There's a buy there as well, to be fair. There's a buy right there next to it. Yeah, do that.
I need to move these in a bit, yeah?
I can maybe land with you, Ben.
Airstrike on me.
Yeah, then we can head over.
Yeah,
No,
I need a bump.
yeah.
No, I might go with
Oh,
them.
wait,
you
I got
know.
people. Mate, why is this guy? Mate, I've been roughed. No, they're stream sniping us.
Oh,
It's
the
like,
heli,
going
the
over
heli.
us. Stream sniping dickheads.
Where are they? Just give me the comms.
We're in the heli. Looking at me, he's gonna
No, what
get me.
about Ben, where are they?
Matt, hear in the mic.
I had to beam them for you, broken mate.
Thank you.
Stream sniping dick.
Actually, hear them. I'm thinking, oh, they're over here.
I'm dead. That heli needs to go. It needs to go right now.
Ben, I'm gonna head over there, Yank. Oh, wait, it's a guy above me, above my building.
Yeah, I'm just going to the roof now.
Next to the building to the right. Where the element
I
is.
just can't do anything against that chopper, bro. It's too OP. I can't shoot it down. I put 500 rounds in it. I can't do anything. It's won the game.
Just grab that third element, by the way.
I'm trying to figure out where it is, dude. He's above me. That's where he is as well, isn't he? No, say, I got it.
You guys gonna have to land. Oh, mate, oh, I'm not paying attention.
I'm gonna.
Idiot.
The heli's
chopper's down.
Chopper's down.
Alright, we're coming over now. Ben, have we got a vehicle? Because I can't see my UAV.
Yeah,
He's down
let's
there.
go.
He's down. He's got a friend on the roof.
Oh my God,
We'll
Ben,
drop the scram. We'll drop this in the nuke spot.
On me.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak it. Oh shit!
You missed it as well. I think you just missed it. God, you
Then
got the
drop
cash.
you. Yeah. Just drop this in the thing.
There's an element right next
So we
to
don't
it.
have the scramble effect.
Yeah,
I'm going for the buy.
straight for it. Just get me straight to it, Ben, yeah?
One of the
Yeah,
elements
I'm
is
gonna
going
get
to
it.
Drop it in,
have
drop
to
it in,
get
drop it in,
the
drop it in.
Yeah, man.
Give me your cash, Jeff. Give me your cash.
I bought him back.
Thank you.
No, we don't need to. Let me people
Yeah, you want to go for this?
There's a load of people near me.
Go for the element. Yeah,
I'm gonna go for the buy. I'll go for the buy. He's got his ways for it done.
Yeah.
I've got no ammo.
There's a ton of them on that roof there.
Guys in it. Oh my God, this guy's to my right.
No, man.
Got him.
Hey, where's that guy just come from? He's on my body. He's literally on my body.
He actually can't get up.
Screw it, full sending it.
No one's helping him. No one's touching him. He's joking. He actually can't get up.
YOLO.
Yeah, go.
Cover me.
I'm covering you.
Don't have any guns ready, Fid. I'm just going. They're gonna be right behind me, Benny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do a
Yeah.
big detour for the buy.
You do what you need to do.
Who had the most cash?
I think I have to. You want? Okay, I brought the elements near it.
I
much did
broke
you have?
him back.
Yeah?
I had 2k, but the most is going to be broken.
Okay, we got
Get broken.
Who had the cash?
Broken.
Get broken.
Broken had the most, yeah?
Yes.
But if they plant the nuke, does it count?
He's gonna try and take it out, isn't he?
Nah.
No,
they're
they-
gonna try to
He's
take
dead.
it.
He died. He died.
It's AI.
It's AI. It's AI.
Yeah. Dash across. Hit the back on the right side.
I just got bought first. Guard, land on me. I've got enough.
Come on. Just drop out by it.
That was a close play, that one. Get whoever you want.
First one on.
I mean, it's all AI. That's all AI.
Do I full send it?
Wide. We might kill the AI for plates.
We need to kill this guy. He's gonna try and run it out. He's running it out, bro.
I'm gonna die to AI. Yes, broken. Get him. I've died to AI. Yes.
Pick him up. Get him out.
Oh my god, broken. The clutch of clutches.
All right. I need cover now.
You got a minute 40 to plant it. But you need to get it down sooner rather than later because of the amount of people that's left.
This guy's to my right. I've just got a full send, yeah?
Yeah, we just gotta get it in now.
I'll try and cut him off here.
Airstrike on me. Airstrike on me. Oh, there's a guy on it. Fuck. 2 guys on it.
The guy like tier 1s. No! They got sniped. Kind of safe, but
Mate, these guys, they're literally, they're like, sweating it. Mate, I'm getting pushed by 3 people.
Yeah, right. I think he just got shot.
Wait, crawl to me. I died to AI. I just died to AI. The AI has just run out of the gas to kill me.
James boys.
The AI's just run out of the gas to kill me.
Oh my god.
The AI has just run from here to here. Final circle with a nuke down, and it goes from here to here.
Eyes on an enemy operator.
I'm down tremendous.
Ooh.
Unibet casino games are now in Ontario. Download Unibet and start playing today.
Unibet casino games are now in Ontario.
That's sweaty.
It was that chopper team. I could not deal with it.
I think we rushed it too much towards the end there. Like,
What do you mean we rushed it?
You had like a minute 30 on the clock. We didn't need to plant it that second.
Yeah, but the circles were closing. That last bit was so open.
You had like a 30-second gap where everybody needed to rotate over to watch over you. That's what I was thinking that was the play. There was like a 30-second gap where the 2 of them guys were like lagging behind you two. So see, they were catching up, and you were ahead. You needed to wait, and those 2 needed to hurry up right away. It's like it's one of those things where it's just like it's panic mode, right?
No. I died to a bot, guys. I literally got shot by the bot on the right-hand side of the gas, but I'd got shot from the guy further on before that fight, so it would give the kill credit to him.
I got that.
Some ass. We had to play reckless there in that last bit.
Such a tilt, man.
I had to run for the elements. I had to. If I didn't go for those elements, it would have been game over anyway. I had to make a play.
The element play was the right one. I think the planting could have taken a bit longer.
Yeah.
The team on my right was arse. If I had my RPK at that stage, they were all dead.
Says I won a major award. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I have to restart my game because I got Devon.
That was a tough one stream. Oh man. Yeah, that was a crazy game. That play for the elements, I can't believe I did that. I was literally stood right next to the squads, just running away. Ah, dear.
I was literally stood right next to the squads, just running away.
Yeah, that chopper ruined it. Oh
Yeah, that was horrible, that chopper, man.
They actually need to nerf the choppers, though.
Yeah,
too
they
much
take a
health,
lot of
yeah.
HP. I'm not gonna lie to you.
In a bit. They either need to speed up how much they can kill.
I don't mind them being tanky, but the fuel cans need to give less to them.
I think you should be able to just shoot.
I don't mind them being strong, but they just need the fuel consumption needs to be higher, and gas needs to give
Hendo
less.
guy was in our game, by the way.
Yeah, he was the guy at the end.
Yeah. I'm glad you copped onto that as well. They should be
No,
able to shoot
Cabin
the body
Pat, no,
parts
no,
on the
no.
helicopter.
I just don't get that people don't realize that stream sniping is against terms like.
I think so.
But there are actually any stream snipers.
That was good. That was a good round though. We had some good moments there.
It was fun, just so criminal.
It's
how close
frustrating.
it
It's
got.
frustrating when it's that close.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to just go back for it on Monday.
That's all good. We just go for some more wins now.
I mean, I'm down to get some more wins now.
Yeah, I'm keen to keep playing.
Yeah,
I'm
let's-
not
let's
gonna-
go,
I don't-
let's go.
But what I mean is, like,
Yeah,
actually,
man.
New King's probably gonna have to wait till next Monday.
Thing is, will the
Well, hopefully it'll be fixed. So we'll just get into a game anyway. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do. That's the big
That's what
thing.
makes it fun.
Yeah. If we did it every game, it'd be like, oh, there's another nuke.
And I low key, I know there's people with like 50 nukes already, but I'm low key like, if it's that easy to do nukes on that server, then I feel sorry for them. Because I love the struggle.
I just hate the stream sniping element. They need to add the streamer mode back in.
What, the one that they said was in beta perfectly worked and then never added? Yeah.
Because a delay just
issue
kills the
you've
stream.
got
It ruins it.
Announces everyone in the lobby.
Hopefully it's good, Robert.
That you're doing
Yeah,
it.
I think we just hit
So
a
they just open up your stream.
2.7k peak. Pretty mental.
Yeah, I might just change my name to Timbuktu. I'm going to change my name to Tim the Tapman.
Oh, we've lost Broken.
I just got dead.
And I mean, nukes are like the only thing worth going for at the moment without like the stats or leaderboards according. Could you
Yeah,
imagine a
stream
nuke
delay
leaderboard?
just ruins the interaction.
I wouldn't surprise me if they
You know,
add
if we
that
win
in.
a game, get a cool moment, a nuke or whatever it is,
Because I wonder how many people play
you
the
know,
game and I
it's.
don't even know about.
I'll be celebrating it, and then like a minute
They're like the
later,
casuals.
you guys react to it, and then we're not in sync, you know. There is pretty much no delay on my stream at the minute, unless YouTube is busy in your area, you know. Jeez. Bring in an RPG. I mean, I could pick one up, but you don't really want one in your loadout. You need both second. You need two main weapons, you know. Most of the time. Usually we have the Hellas. Usually they're not so much of a problem, but that was just annoying because we had the AI below. Gas was coming in. It was just awkward. And if we jumped off the building, we would have put ourselves in worse positions. You got to think, we need the materials to be in a decent spot so that if we lose them, lose a gunfight, we can go pick them up quickly. And that building was part of that play. But it's quite easy to say, you know, oh, you should have done this, should have done that. But you've got other things going on, like, and that's what makes it kind of fun, you know. You can't just go get a nuke and then just be like, all right, win the game, boom. You've got to think about it. You got to adjust to the lobby. That's what makes it interesting, you know. But see, if we spend time dropping on all the Hellas, then we're not going to get our guns, get money, seizing control of the map in certain areas we want to. And then, so by the time we've ditched all the hellies and come back in, we're all in different positions, and it ends up, it could be even worse, you know. So there's always downsides to, you know, whatever you do, there's always downsides to it. So we gotta get 5 more wins to get nukes again, sadly. Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20. Could have done this, could have done that, but
I'm proper good about that game.
same, man.
I'm not that sad. Jesus.
You buy your line for?
Say, why can't I just get it? It wouldn't be so bad if there was not, like, we lost an attempt because of a bug.
2 attempts to a bug.
Yeah.
Because I could last more than a second.